With the rise of AI tools like ChatGPT, many marketers have incorporated them into our daily workflows. They help us generate content, be more efficient in routine tasks, and personalize our marketing even further. However, there are still many questions about whether AI can be used to create content that ranks well on search engines like Google. Does it get penalized? Should it be avoided? Is it possible to use AI and still produce quality content? Today we've got some answers for you, as Google has updated an important document explaining how it evaluates AI-generated content and what it recommends for ranking. Let's dive in. What is this document? It's a 181-page guide created by Google for external search evaluators. Its purpose is to help them assess Google's search results and determine if its algorithms are working properly. Although these evaluators don't directly influence the results, this document serves as a guide to identifying quality content from the search engine's perspective. This document has now been updated with 11 new pages, and for the first time, Google mentions the term generative AI in the guidelines. It appears 14 times, mostly in a negative context, though there are also some positive points. So whether you're already using AI to create content or you're thinking about it, pay attention. Here are 3 key takeaways from Google's new guidelines. 1. Generative AI can produce a lot of content, but it can be of low quality if used without proper criteria. Google makes it clear that while generative AI enables fast content production, that doesn't mean it's necessarily useful or valuable. In fact, it warns that many pages created with AI tools end up being low quality because they don't provide anything new. In content marketing, this is crucial. If the content lacks originality, effort, or added value, it won't just be irrelevant to users, it could also be penalized in search rankings. Specifically, Google points out the issue of scalable content abuse, which involves generating large volumes of automated information without adding anything meaningful. If a website is filled with this kind of content, the user experience suffers and its credibility is undermined. In short, Google questions the use of generative AI as a text factory without human oversight, since when not properly managed, it leads to empty content that benefits neither the user nor the business. 2. There's a real risk of misinformation, especially on sensitive topics. Another major concern raised by Google is the lack of accuracy in AI-generated content, particularly in areas where incorrect information could cause harm. It specifically mentions medical content, where an AI-generated page could present outdated information or lack expert validation. This is especially important for sectors like health, finance, or law, where reliability is key. We're not just talking about obvious mistakes, but also about rephrased content that, although it might seem new, doesn't actually add any value. For instance, if an AI takes an existing article, rewrites it, and presents it as original without verifying its accuracy, it creates content that could mislead users. In marketing, this is especially critical because it affects a brand's reputation. If a business publishes AI-generated content without ensuring its quality and accuracy, it can risk losing the audience's trust. 3. Generative AI is not bad, but it must be used with control and oversight. Despite the warnings, Google doesn't completely reject generative AI. In fact, it acknowledges that it can be a useful tool as long as it's used thoughtfully. The key is to not let AI replace humans in content creation, but to integrate it as a tool that speeds up processes without compromising quality. A good way to use AI would be to generate drafts that are then reviewed and refined by expert writers, or to use it for repetitive tasks without replacing strategic and creative thinking. In this sense, Google emphasizes responsibility. If a website or company chooses to use generative AI, it must do so with a clear focus on quality and usefulness, avoiding uncontrolled automation. In short, generative AI can be a great ally, but only if used responsibly and with a clear quality standard. In short, although Google takes a fairly negative stance on the improper use of artificial intelligence in content creation, this does not mean we can't take advantage of its potential. The key is to use it mindfully, ensuring the final content is of high quality and keeps the human touch that truly adds value. While generative AI can be a powerful tool for optimizing processes and improving efficiency, it cannot replace the judgment, creativity, and responsibility of content creators. It's up to us to use it strategically, ensuring the content we produce not only meets ranking requirements, but also provides useful, accurate, and relevant information for our audience. If you want to stay updated with Google's recommendations and changes in SEO with artificial intelligence, subscribe to Marketing Explained. See you in the next video.